Hello and welcome to our World of Outlaws series round 3. We're going to be going to Lafayette Speed Park for this third round. Ooh, look at that, the monster lurking in the I honestly didn't even notice that during the race. I forgot that existed. Got the monster up there. So yeah, Lafayette classic woo track for us on MCC. In fact, I think this one might have the most races on it out of any MCC woo track, which is kind of funny. But this one actually might have the most races on it, and it's famous. It's famous for being very cheesy, very unpredictable, and usually like some new winners and stuff like that on here because it is so cheesy and unpredictable. Like the inside, you can make these crazy runs, but you cannot keep your momentum. The outside, you can keep some crazy momentum, but the inside just gets like insane runs, and they get so many gooses down that they're able to throw slide jobs and block passes and stuff like that. And it makes for a very interesting race and usually a pretty fun race to spectate. So let's go through the starting order, and remember that it'll be representative of the heat race finishing order. So like this front row will be the winners of the heats, the next row will be like the second place, third, fourth, and then last in the back. So that'll be that. Let's go through it. So we got Turkey here, switching up to the Dino and switching up to the blue this week on your right on pole, and then we got Real Deal on the left in second. I'll go right, left for the rest of the order. Got Slaunch and then Soul Reaper. And then we got Detail and NJD. And then Roman and Optic Dino. And we got Luke in the back. Gonna start this up here. 181 checkpoints. 90 laps. It's gonna be an absolute monster race at Lafayette. One of our classic woo tracks on MCC. Here we go. Green flag. They work their way down into turn 1 and already cheese. Drivers were not prepared for how tight that inside was at the very start of the race. So, funnily enough, it looks like we are going to have our first caution early on. And that is definitely something that I'm sure will happen more times in this track. That is a tough thing to avoid. Get the line up here. There we go. A little rough, but they're figuring it out. We're getting warmed up. Green flag. On board with Detail here on the back, trying to catch up to the pack, get some positions here. Must have been involved in the inside cheese on that restart. Big slide to the outside. Real Deal saves it. Take a look at the front pack now. Yep, many slide jobs going on there. Looks like Turkey's going to be your current leader, as we've got Luke and Slaunch going at it in second and third. Detail's making a slide job here on Armada and going to send it on second and third as well. Can Luke and Slaunch ride the momentum? No, Detail's going to take it away. Oh, and that gets Slaunch into the barrier there. He flips, he dismounts. And I think that's going to be another caution there. We had a good few green flag laps, but Slaunch with the dismount definitely going to have to stop the race after that one. All right, so we get him lined back up. Let's go on board with Optic Dino. In fourth, doing pretty well so far. Green flag. Oh, yeah. 4 wide for the lead. 3 dinos, actually. But the Spartan's going to take the lead. NJD going to the lead. Turkey with a big run. Going to get stopped by Armada here. Let's go back a few spots. Get some better visibility here. Slaunch really making use of the sandbags there. Going to try to gain a spot. Soul Reaper makes contact, though, in front of him with the gate, and that's not going to help on that catch fence. Oh, it looked like we could have had a 4 wide again for a second, but not quite. Turkey with some amazing momentum behind, but Slaunch is going to pull up in front of him. Not going to let him get by just yet. We have a 3 wide here still. Luke in the middle, Soul Reaper on the inside. We're still following Slaunch at the outside. He's able to get around that time by. Big run on the outside. It's a Detail and Armada going at it for second and third, and NJD is way in the lead. Look at this move from Slaunch, though. Slides it in. Looks like he completes it, too, but Detail is going to have a run behind him. Is he going to have anything for him? We're going to go on board with Luke here. We've got Slaunch and Detail. You can still see that fight. Armada and Turkey in front as well. Looks like Turkey's going to send it on Armada right into the catch fence, and that might be another caution there. Turkey with a super aggressive move. Did not work out well for the Optic Dino, so might be throwing the caution again.
Lap complete.
And with the beeps, I'm going to assume that was it. Yeah, so NJD definitely not going to be a fan of that caution. He was super checked out. Now he's going to have to make that happen again, but he's still got the inside starting spot. So NJD and Detail on the front row, on board with Roman. Green flag. Roman's still trying to get through The pack not having too much success at the moment, but all these fresh restarts are new opportunities to try to make your way through the field.
Complete.
Big slide job out of Real Deal right into Turkey. Roman gets involved in it too. Definitely going to be another caution. Race to the line again. That was just too early for that. Big contact on the back straightaway, and that's where you're going to see most of the craziest crashes happen, I think. Green flag again.
Complete.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Still getting the jitters out in the beginning of this race. Oh, no. Not again. Not again. Getting launched into the wall as well as we go back to the line. That one is definitely cheesed as well. So line him back up. Going to go on board with NJD in the back. So he went from first to last. He got cheesed hard by that. See what he can do. He's going to go for something different here. He's going to try to get this outside momentum and kind of like get away from the pack a little bit, but then just ride that momentum. Try to make the right move, but he gets stopped right up on Roman, so not really able to do anything with it. Like a 4, like it's like practically a 5 wide in front of a massive pack. Going to try to squeeze by on the outside of Roman here. Not going to happen. He actually gets squeezed on the wall and goes down. Might be a caution. We'll see. Detail and Slaunch back to battling Real Deal and Luke. And Slaunch, or sorry, Real Deal goes for the slide on Slaunch, and now he's going to go for the slide again. And Slaunch gets a massive run. He's going to go for it as well. Whoa! Now Detail will be the one coming up on him. We're going to go on board with Roman again. NJD getting that outside momentum, starting to work his way back up. Looks like Real Deal almost spun out right there. Big, massive slide job from Roman. Going to go past 2 drivers, I think. Turkey trying to get that outside momentum, not going to happen. Inside driver's going to take that line away. 3 on the wall. That's not going to work. NJD gets kind of like spun out because of that. Might be clean and green, though.
Lap complete.
Oh, and oh man, NGD in the wall again, looking like wow. He caught up pretty quick with the slide out, but yeah, just some of these close calls on the wall not happening. This is actually a pretty good green flag run so far. I'm kind of surprised at this. Like this has been going for a while. I honestly have no idea what the lead is. It might be Detail and Slaunch here battling for the lead. I think we were watching Luke and Real Deal in 3rd and 4th. I think this is actually the battle for the lead. So Detail and Slaunch going at it and getting up to lap traffic while battling for the lead. Look at this battle, and no, Slaunch gets him on the outside, and that might be a caution, but he kind of saves it, so maybe not, or maybe there was already a caution. Soul Reaper dismounts, Slaunch makes contact with him, so I think it's definitely a caution now. Detail tries to bring it back and still holds on to 2nd. That just goes to show how much of a gap that they had, but we're still green. I thought that was caution for sure, but we're still going green. Slide job on Slaunch. Detail's going back to the lead after this cheese. And it looks like Armada was actually the leader. Armada was so checked out, I had no idea. Optic Dino was just massively out in front of the pack to the point where didn't even know he was in the front. Let's get a highlight on Optic Dino. We're gonna go to Slaunch on the restart, but can see the front, see what Armada can do, leading his first laps and leading quite a few laps in the middle of the race. But again, we're not even halfway through yet, so a lot of time to go. And him and Detail getting a little bit of a draft, it looked like, into the turn 1 and 2 right there. It looked like they're picking up some big momentum. Luke's going to try to make something happen on the inside. Not going to do anything. Real Deal is going to try to ride the momentum. Gets stuck behind Luke. See if Slaunch can do something here. He's going to try to squeeze by, but not really any room, anything to work with. Look at Armada's run there for the lead. In case you missed that, that was insane. We're going to go on board with Luke here to see it. Detail and Armada are having a hell of a battle right now. Look at that. They're playing it so close, but they're keeping it clean. Detail's trying to just get that momentum if he can on the inside without taking him out, and it ends poorly for Armada eventually. They raced it so clean for so long, but eventually he went into the catch fence, and one other driver, I think that was Soul, got caught up with it as well and also went out of the track, so unfortunate. Detail is going to move to the lead. Luke's going to go up to 2nd, and 3rd will be Real Deal after that. Oh, man, tough break for Armada, but still a lot of time. We just hit the halfway point in this race, so still plenty of time for him to catch back up. Or actually a little bit over the halfway point. As we're going to go green about halfway down for our first moto at Lafayette Speed Park Classic Track on the World of Outlaw MCC action, seeing if Armada can make up some of these positions. After losing his lead there in the last few laps, trying to make it happen on the outside. Ran out of room. Now he's going to have to get these spots back. And again, he's doing it. And he just is running it up on Real Deal there. But we already have a caution in the back. It looks like Armada might have second there. So he's doing it. I mean, he got some of those spots back. But now he's going to have this second place starting spot. It's going to be really hard to work with. We're going to go on board with Soul Reaper on this one. Green flag.
Complete.
Oh, and Real Deal takes himself out immediately and catches a few other drivers. That might be another immediate caution on the inside, trying to just send it in there and did not work out. So we line it back up again, try to get this restart going again. Detail and Armada on the front row. Green flag. The Optic Dino with a pretty good restart. Armada making it happen. Let's see if he can get that momentum quickly enough, or is Soul going to take it away? Sending him up to the catch fence. He flips out himself. I don't even know. He didn't even like make contact. He literally just flipped out himself. One of the weirdest crashes I've ever seen. Probably going to be a caution. I'm assuming he dismounted. Slaunch making a run for that second place to the line, and I think he might have had it. So Armada might go to third, which honestly might be a fine thing. On board with Luke now as we hit the green yet again.
Lap complete.
And it looks like Real Deal hit the inside wall, but this time in the back by himself in the back again. Slaunch gets that outside momentum. He might have a run on Detail here, but here comes Luke to him as well. But Slaunch just has way too much momentum. Luke trying to get up on Detail, and Detail trying to prevent Slaunch from making that pass. He has so much momentum on the outside right now, and Luke's going to decide that it's clear. He's going to move up to the outside himself. Look at Slaunch and Detail, cat and mouse game in front. Where are you going? Inside, outside? You going for the momentum? You're going to try to hold the line. They can't decide. Eventually, look at that run from Detail. He's going to send it back to the inside, but now Slaunch has the momentum. And we have another caution. Oh, man, unfortunate, because that battle was really starting to heat up. All right, we're going to get another restart. Where are we at? 120, so still quite a few laps to go. On board with NJD on the restart. Green flag.
Complete.
Versus NJD, your Moto 1 winner from EXO last week. Trying to repeat that performance tonight. And can he do it with the inside on the 4 wide? Yeah, it looks like he might be able to take some of these positions. He might have a big move here. Oh, Detail and Slaunch getting super loose. Look at this. This is going to take NGD all the way up to Luke, all the way up to the lead, and they go too high. Oh, big crash in the backstretch. I don't think anybody flipped out, but multiple drivers getting involved with that on the catch fence, and that's going to be another caution. Going to go on board with Slaunch in the second to last row. Actually, we're going to go on board with... Well, I wanted to go on board with Turkey. There we go. We're going to go on board with Turkey in the back. See if he can make his way back up the pack. Going to try to maybe make a move to the outside here. Yeah, it looks like he's going to settle on it. Just going to go for the outside momentum and then try to make the move. Look at this 4-5 wide. What the hell is going on in front of Turkey? Nowhere to go. He has the momentum, but he just rides right into the back of Roman because where do you go? But this right here might be a big moment for him. Going to the inside. You got Luke and Armada making big runs to the outside, but they're not going to have anywhere to go unless they can just somehow squeeze out some room there. But there's just nothing to do. Turkey is making moves. He's already going up to maybe second. Detail's trying to make it happen too. NGD up there as well. And one driver, dude, is it Soul? It might even be Soul Reaper just like running out with the lead because I can't see him in this pack right now. And everybody else is just duking it out for these other positions. So Soul must have made a really nice move on the restart. He's checked out right now. But again, there's always the worry of a caution. And you saw Roman spun out right there, but it was just single car, so I don't think that'll be one. Probably stay clean and green off of that. As we have this pack right here, Slaunch trying to make it happen to the inside. Luke's going to make a move. Going to make it 3 wide. Turkey on the outside. Luke slides up hard. Too hard, and it's going to spin out Turkey to the outside. That might be our caution there. Finally, as Soul Reaper... All right, was it Soul? I think it was Soul. Yeah, I was going to say, I think Soul just like checked out with that. So obviously, you know, wasn't looking for that caution, but you got to expect it on a track like this with that many laps to go. It'd be very surprising if we went green to the end. Soul's going to have another couple good restarts. We're going to go back on board with Turkey yet again. Unfortunate, after making up all those spots, he's going to have to do it yet again with about 15 to go. Green flag is around the backstretch already, and it looks like somehow Detail making a move for the lead on the inside, 4 wide behind him. This is where it is for Turkey. Again, good POV to be on for these last few restarts because he is making these moves all the way up to second. No idea how Turkey's pulled this off, but he is doing an amazing job right now. Dicing his way through the pack. He's even going for the momentum. He might have a shot at the lead on Detail here. And now Luke going for third. Going to try to work his way up there as well. Real Deal and NJD. NJD with the massive momentum and the massive slide. But now Luke's still trying to squeeze around the outside. Going to get squeezed out. Soul Reaper back down to the inside. We're going to go on board with Slaunch here. Was not expecting the cheek action right there. Luke with a really deep slide job there. Slaunch just trying to get this momentum, but it's just not going to happen right now. He's going to slide by Luke and Real Deal there. He's going to send it in hard. Sends Real Deal all the way up into the catch fence. It's going to send Real Deal way back, but can he make the move here? Oh, not a ton of room to work with. Slaunch going to get pinched out on that one, and Real Deal sending it to the inside and might have a shot at that as well. He's going to take it. Meanwhile, what is going on for the lead? We don't have that much time left. There's about 5 laps to go, and Turkey is your leader. We're going to go on board with Detail here in second. Can he chase Turkey down? With only a few laps remaining, I believe we're going to go to 3 to go right here. After all this cheese, after all this mix-up, it's just these 2 drivers with 3 to go and time running out. Can Turkey do it in the return? His second race back, 2 laps to go, and Detail's going to go for it early. He's going to slide up. He's going to take it. It's going to be white flag lap. Was it too early? Who knows? Here we go. Last corner, I believe. Detail with the run, and it's like a tie at the line. We might have to take a look at the replay. I have no idea at the line who got that, but a crazy finish to our first moto here at Lafayette. I'm glad that it actually went clean and green to the end there. Let's take a look from turn 1 at that ending again, so we can see everybody's finish. So right there, I believe, was the finish for the lead, and that's super close. Looks like Soul might have got his first podium there. Real Deal and Luke, Armada, and Roman and Slaunch somehow falling to the back there at the end. What a crazy race. Let's take a look here quick at this potential move. So, I mean, I might as well go back to this. We could fast forward. Honestly, I mean, this is fine because we're going to take a look at this whole thing anyways. So, we restart here, and this was a good, like, 15-lap green flag run. Like, this green flag run actually lasted quite a while. Turkey just gets this insane momentum right here. He's going to take advantage of it. He's going to go all the way to the lead. Detail leaving the room, and Turkey taking the lead. So that's where Turkey takes the lead with about, where are we at, about 10 to go. He takes the lead right there. But then that gives time for Detail to just settle in on the outside. They both cleared the rest of the pack at that point. They were just too busy. You know, constant crossovers, constant slide jobs. Turkey and Detail got away from all that very early on, which is really clutch for them. Right here, we hit the 5 to go mark. And we'll watch for a little bit here and see what happens. And basically, it's for Detail here, it's like, when do you make the move? 4 to go. He's definitely in range at this point to make the slide happen, but it's just all about when do you do it. That lap, he lost a little bit. So now at 3 to go, it's about trying to get that time back and just set up for the move. Now, interestingly enough, we hit 2 to go right here, and I'm thinking he's going to wait for the last lap to just try to get him at the line, but he goes for it here. Maybe, I don't know if he wasn't sure what the last lap was, or if this is just the move that he wanted to do, and then come back down and block him. Maybe that is what he wanted to do, come back down and block him, but instead he ends up going for this, and it ends up being the crossover, and you see Turkey got a little bit loose on that exit right there, whereas Detail's exit was very clean, but then Turkey comes down to protect, and it's just super, oh my god, super close to the line. Yeah. We might actually have to go. I think it might slightly be Turkey, but we might also have to go by who got the checkpoint because of how ridiculously, like, I mean, this is like practically a tie at this point. Yeah, this one's pretty close. All right, so after extensive review of this photo finish for the win, like 50 replays, watch one more slow-mo to the line, and it's super, super close, and this is probably one of the closest finishes that we've ever had. But just by a smidge. I think we're going to have to give it to the Dino of Turkey, just barely on the outside. Can see how close it is. Super, super close, but I think he has it by just a little bit. So Turkey going to be taking his first moto win in a while. Since like Halo 4 times, I don't know, like years. Probably like, we'll just say 8 years because that sounds good. It's probably true. So Turkey taking his first moto win in 8 years in Woo, making it happen in Moto 1 at Lafayette. Also, I believe the first dyno win So yeah, the Spartans have a bit of an edge on the Dinos, but I believe he gets the first Dino win as well. One of the craziest finishes that we've seen, like not just the photo finish, but like the battle leading up to it. It was insane. It's going to be Turkey, Detail, Soul Reaper, NJD, Real Deal, Luke, Armada, Roman, and Slaunch running it down for the first Moto. Let's move on to the second one, and hopefully we have as cheesy of a finish as we just did in that one, because that was probably the best finish for a win all season so far. So congrats to Turkey on getting his first one in 8 years. There you go.